Came to warn you, Jack, about a potential and very serious threat to Jabot.
I've stolen Kane's AI program. I want to make a deal with you. Are you interested?
The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers reveal that Detective Burrow, Matt Cohen, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, will join an emergency Dominic Winters, Ethan Ray Clark, meeting, so they'll strategize to stop Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and bring Dom home. During the week of February 2nd to 6th, Devon Winters, Brighton James, and Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway, will grow increasingly desperate. The longer Mariah stays away with Dominic, the more Abby and Devon will worry about her instability taking a toll on their son. Mariah certainly doesn't need to be caring for a child right now, especially not a stolen one. Devon and Abby have private security teams on top of the situation along with the cops, but they'll recruit more help on February 5th. Detective Burrow may come highly recommended, so Abby and Devon will hope he can help track down Mariah and Dominic. Burrow is good at what he does, but he doesn't know Mariah personally and has no idea where she might be headed. If Devon and Abby want the best chance of locating Dom, they'll need those closest to Mariah to pitch in, too. Y&R spoilers say that's where Sharon and Tessa will come in. Sharon will feel guilty for not realizing just how much distress Mariah was in and will hope to fix things by helping Abby and Devon with their search. Tessa has decided on a divorce, but she still loves Mariah and knows she wouldn't be doing this if she were in her right mind. Since Tessa cares about both Mariah and Dominic, she'll do whatever she can to provide assistance. There'll be an emergency meeting at the Chancellor Mansion, where Devon, Abby, Sharon, Tessa, and Detective Burrow will all put their heads together. Perhaps Sharon and Tessa will be able to offer up some ideas on where Mariah might have taken Dominic. Detective Burrow will listen and react accordingly, so he should get updates on some important news and gain some valuable clues. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Detective Burrow will even join Devon and Abby on a private jet at some point, so they'll definitely work hard to solve this Dom and Mariah mystery ASAP. Meanwhile, Daniel Romalotti finds himself increasingly trapped in Lucy Romalotti's web of lies. Lucy's fake anxiety attacks successfully drive a wedge between Daniel and Heather Stevens, whose legitimate concerns are painted as jealousy and insensitivity. Heather, a seasoned attorney, trusts her instincts and begins her own quiet investigation into Lucy's recent history, contacting old teachers and friends from her boarding school. Daniel, blinded by guilt and a desire to be the father he never was, makes a drastic decision. He asks Lucy to move in with him permanently, a move that sends Lily, as his landlord and friend, and Heather into a state of alarm. This domestic shift sets the stage for a chilling revelation. Week 2, alliances shattered and truths exposed. The second week escalates every conflict to a breaking point. Kane, believing Lily has dismissed his claims about Devon, decides to take matters into his own hands. He confronts Devon at the athletic club, and the exchange turns physically violent. Punches are thrown in a brutal, cathartic clash that is less about business and more about years of simmering resentment, over Lily, over the Chancellor legacy, over their places in the world. The public brawl makes headlines, forcing Nate Hastings into damage control mode and sending shockwaves through the company. Jill is furious, but a part of her watches with a calculating eye, wondering if Kane's chaotic move, while foolish, might have inadvertently uncovered a truth she needs to exploit. Victor's bold move with Michael begins to pay immediate dividends. Michael, using his unique blend of legal acumen and street-smart investigation, uncovers a troubling connection between a shell company purchasing Newman Media stock and a known associate of Audra Charles. He presents this to Victor privately, confirming the moustache suspicions that Audra is playing a far deeper game than simply managing media talent. Victor, in classic fashion, doesn't confront Audra directly. Instead, he uses this information to subtly manipulate the board, pushing for greater oversight on Newman Media's partnerships. He also places a carefully worded call to Kyle Abbott, a move designed to test loyalties and see which way the wind is blowing at Jabbo. Victor is building a chessboard, and he is moving all the pieces into position for a checkmate only he can see. Lauren, after a period of reflection, decides to channel her energy into a new project. She approaches Chelsea Lawson about a potential collaboration, a Fenmore's line co-designed with Chelsea's boutique, aimed at women navigating life's transitions. The meeting is a success, sparked by mutual professional respect, but it doesn't go unnoticed by Billy Abbott, who sees Chelsea's rising profile and independence as both attractive and strangely unsettling. Lauren's news, while private, begins to fuel a public reinvention, showing Genoa City her unwavering strength. The most explosive drama, however, unfolds in the Romalotti apartment. Heather's sleuthing pays off when she receives an email from a former classmate of Lucy's, revealing that Lucy was suspended not for anxiety, but for orchestrating an elaborate cyberbullying campaign against a rival. Heather races to Daniels with the proof. The confrontation is devastating. Lucy, cornered, first breaks down in convincing sobs, but when she sees Daniel's heartbroken disbelief hardening into anger, her mask completely slips. In a chilling, flat tone, she admits to everything, faking the anxiety, manipulating him, driving a wedge with Heather, all because she blamed him for abandoning her and her mother, and she wanted him to feel a fraction of her pain. The performance is over, revealing a deeply troubled and vengeful young woman. Daniel is utterly destroyed, and Heather is left to pick up the pieces of their relationship. Sparks flying and shadows lurking. Amidst the chaos, new connections form. Sally and Adam's professional chemistry at Newman Media reaches a boiling point. Late nights working on a pivotal campaign lead to charged moments and a lingering, heated kiss that neither expects nor knows how to process. Both are left shaken, questioning their hard-won moves toward other people, Chloe and Chelsea, respectively. This reignited spark threatens to burn down the fragile new boundaries they've tried to build. Kyle and Audra's alliance deepens, moving beyond the professional into a passionately physical realm. They are united by their ambition and shared sense of being undervalued heirs to empires. However, Audra's secret dealings, now on Victor's radar, cast a long shadow over their partnership. Is she using Kyle as a pawn, or is he a willing co-conspirator? Their pillow talk is increasingly filled with schemes that would make Tucker Abbott proud. Billy, witnessing Chelsea's glow as her business thrives, feels a familiar pull. He makes a grand, romantic gesture, showing up at her studio with dinner from society, hoping to reconnect. Chelsea is touched but wary. She values his friendship but is fiercely protective of her newfound stability and the co-parenting balance they've achieved with Connor. She gently, but firmly, puts the brakes on, leaving Billy to ponder whether he's truly changed or is simply chasing a feeling from the past. Claire Grace, still finding her footing at the Newman Ranch, forms an unexpected bond with Cole Howard.